Hi there. Today I'm going to walk you through, in general, how to start a business or create an entity in the state of Maryland. Um, so Maryland is unique. I assume it's because it's an older state. It probably has a lot of baggage in terms of like old legislature and whatnot. But it is different than most of the other states I've worked with. Essentially, in a few key ways. First of all, nothing is fileable by paper anymore. They only do it uh, filing for any type of entity via Business Express, which is the name they've given to their user portal. It's very easy to register for an account. It's free, and we have, as you can see here, a convenient little tutorial for you. That kind of, as you can see, it's very short, and it'll take you right through it. So yeah, so you have to file through that, and then the other key difference is that payment as well is through that program. So nothing goes through the mail anymore, and yeah. So basically, when you're starting an entity, you want to choose which type. Now, for each one of these, we have our companion tutorial. Like here's the one for corporations. Here's the one for LLCs. Here's one for that's a general partnership, but here's the partnerships. And as you see, you can scroll down, and it gives you step by step and whatnot of how to do those. But basically, you choose the entity type you want, and then Maryland again. So most of the time, most states offer a name reservation process whereby you select the name you'd want to operate under, and you can reserve it for a period of typically it's like 90 to 120 days. Now, if and you reserve your name so that it gives you time to file. Now, Maryland does not have that, nor do they have a name availability inquiry or any kind of other official way to see if a name is available. Your only recourse, unfortunately, is to look to search through their entity database, which we've linked to, and we have a tutorial on this as well. To search through their entity database, and with your name, and just cross-reference it and hope that it hasn't been taken. And Maryland also requires suffixes as well. So you maybe someone has something Inc. You could do something comma Inc. or INC or incorporated. You have options. So anyway, you get your name, you get your account with Business Express, and then and then you choose your type, and each one under Business Express has its own like filing procedure, but they're all very quick. In getting the screen captures for them, I kind of went through each process, and no one of them, as long as you have the information on hand, should take more than 4 or 5 minutes. So, for instance, if you want to do a foreign corporation, right? You would select register your business, create new business filing. Then you select your see here are all the types right here. You select which one you want, and basically you just go through a few basic information forms. Get to the end, you pay, and bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself an entity. So filing fees are expensive, much more so than you would find in many, many other states. Most expensive is, strangely, the tax-exempt non-stock corporation. Least expensive is foreign, which is also strange. Closed corporation, stock corporation are right in the middle at 170, and then LLCs are a bit cheaper. And a partnership, because it's so much less official, is actually free, but to register your trade name will cost $70. So if you're forming a general partnership and you don't need a trade name, you actually don't need to pay anything. So isn't that great? Beyond that, LLCs, foreign LLCs and corporations will need to provide a certificate of good standing when they're incorporating here. Otherwise, any entity, you can find their certificate of status, which is a certificate of their standing with their current standing with the government, through the entity search. And we have a tutorial for this as well because we are so on the ball. So basically, you just go to the business search and select your business and select the certificate, and then you fill out some information forms, pay a small fee, and again, $40. Not really a small fee, actually. It's pretty steep. Finally, You'll corporate bylaws are required by law in Maryland. However, operating agreements for LLCs and partnership agreements are not required. However, in any case, we recommend you draft these documents and fill them out with your partners and all the relevant parties, because they are frequently going to be the only documents uh, delineating the financial and logistical makeup of your organization. Who gets what kind of percentages are people looking at, how often are we meeting, what are people's different responsibilities. So it's important to draft that document, and we have for each one of these entity types, we do have PDF and Word formatted documents that are yours for the taking. So and they're templates. So it's like a fill in the blank. You just put in your company name, people's names. The rest of it's taken care of. Drafted personally by our in-house lawyer. Finally, once all of this has been done, you're going to try and get your EIN or Employment Identification Number from the IRS. This is what ultimately will allow you to practice as a business, to conduct financial maneuvers of any kind, be they complex, such as a merger or some kind of large, complicated deal, or something or lending or something as simple as just applying for a business credit card. You will need one. So that's basically all you need to know in general. And feel free to visit our page and kind of look around to find out we are the #1 resource on entity creation in the United States of America. Thank you.